gang, welcome back to Making Stuff with Mrs. Baroody. I'm Mrs. Baroody, and today we're going to give you some art tips on how to color in a coloring book, which seems very silly, right? Everyone should know how to color in a coloring book, and I'm sure you're doing a great job. But if you follow these tips, you're going to do an even better job at coloring. And I have to say, some of my best prizes in my prize box are coloring sheets that I finished and then laminated. The kids really like them, even some of the grown-ups. So just because it's a coloring book doesn't mean it can't be awesome and a piece of artwork. So I have my Peace and Calm coloring book, because right now we need some peace and calm for sure. And I'm turning to a new page, and I have two colors here. And you can see they're both pink, but one is a marker and one is a colored pencil. And here's my tip. If you use more than one type of material on your coloring, it's going to look even better. Now, one of the tricks I have is if I take a marker and I outline the shape before I color it in with a colored pencil. So I'm going to pick this little yin-yangy egg thing here, and if I take my marker and I carefully, I'm always turning my material any way I need to make sure I am comfy and my heart is happy. If I take my marker and I outline the shape I'm going to color in, now I got a marker on myself. When I use my colored pencil, they're similar colors, but it's going to make it pop. Oh no, my pencil broke. Perfect time for another tip. When we use a pencil sharpener, I see a lot of kids putting it in there and then just doing this. That's not going to do anything. You want to put your pencil in, and it's got, this one's got a big hole and a little one. This one is for pencils. This one, I don't even know why we have that one. I turn my pencil, turn my pencil, turn my pencil. And I do that a few times, pull it out and check on it. And I keep turning the pencil until I have a little bit of a tip. And I don't need a lot because that's how the colored pencils break. Every time you take a colored pencil and you drop it on the floor or on the table, it cracks inside the pencil. So as you sharpen it, you get to that crack part, it's gonna fall out. So I have just enough there so I have some material to color with, and I'm gonna go back to coloring. And I'm trying to color kind of in one direction. When I use colored pencils, I kind of almost like to make circles with it. I don't know why. I think it tends to just fill in a little bit better. Be very careful around that little guy. All right. Looks pretty cool, right? So now for the other side of that yin-yangy thing, I could pick maybe a dark purple marker and use that purple marker to outline the other egg. And then I could go over to my colored pencils and find a nice purpley color. I think that this is a nice purpley color and it's going to match. Now if I wasn't sure, sometimes I like to on the back of my coloring book. Oh, yep, I think that'll be a good color. And again, trying to color in one direction, nice and carefully. And now that I have it on there kind of light, I think I want to press down just a little bit harder and make it just a little bit darker to match that marker a little bit better. And voila! Now my little yin-yangy thing is done. I can come back through with other colors and maybe on these bigger circles outline them with marker, color them with colored pencils. Things to remember if you're going to use more than one material in your coloring books. Markers and colored pencils, we can put those on top of each other, no problem. But when we start using crayons, chalk, things that are waxy or have that chalky sort of appearance, that's when things get a little trickier. So you might want to experiment so you don't ruin your stuff. Okay? And as always, I like to say, make sure that you're being safe, you're being kind, and definitely being creative. And come on back for some more tips anytime you need them.